What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Savage Land. Welcome to another episode of The Field. And today on The Field, man, I just want to do something real quick. It's not really so much in depth about the Python Patrol Trouble Bubble, but I just wanted to see how the canopies look when you switch them out. That's something I thought about the first time I seen the Python Patrol with the tinted window. And of course the regular Trouble Bubble has traditional clear canopy over the top of it, man. But we'll go through the Trouble Bubble real quick, and then I'll just talk about switching them around and how cool it is and how much of a great vehicle set this is and how much it's great for G.I. Joe. So first thing is first, man, we have the Televiper with the Trouble Bubble here, Python Patrol Trouble Bubble. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the last release before the Hiss Tank, number 98. So definitely something I was interested in. I just picked this up this past weekend on Street Day, Sunday, November 26th. And man, it's great, man. I knew I would like it. I liked it from the render I seen. I liked it from pretty much what they were doing, showing it off before it came out, and I thought it was pretty cool, and it looks good in hand. So of course we got the tinted canopy over the top of this on the Python Patrol. Once again, we got the plug and play pieces. We got the missiles on the side, which Lenny likes to call dog bones, that ports in, and we also have the thrusters on the back that port in, and they also move. The fins move from side to side for control, you know, navigation or whatnot. And then we also have the gun on the bottom that mounts. It's almost kind of like a cannon. Of course, on the inside, it's got different paint job. It's got the yellow accents on the inside. On the handlebars, this black. Different. Has a blue screen this time. The other one had a red screen. So a few things just kind of not necessarily flip-flop, but a little bit different. Pretty much same mold from the first Trouble Bubble, man. And on the back, the insignia instead of Cobra, it has Python Patrol, has PE49L7A. The other one has PE49L7A on the back of the thruster, right up under the insignias. Those little numbers, one on the Python Patrol is in red, the Cobra is in black. Other than that, just color flip-flops, different colors on the canopy as far as the blue. I guess you would say pretty much the drawing on the canopy. I forgot the word. I know it's pan something, but pretty much that on the bubbles flip-flop from blue to red. But pretty much same Trouble Bubble, just different paint job, different molds. Also, it looks like it has the same seatbelt setup that the Hiss Tank is going to have. And I seen something on Facebook about a month ago by a guy saying the seatbelt snapped. Okay, if this has pretty much the same setup, I put these figures in, they have plenty of room. The plastic is real pliable, so you can pull it. I would say the knob is not the hardest thing in the world. You have to play with it. It's almost kind of like a limp noodle trying to go in a hole. Basically trying to put this seatbelt on. You can snap it in though, but being that it's not hard, that pegs into the seatbelt, the harness, it's kind of hard to play with, man. But getting to the Televiper is pretty much the same thing, but this time we're in gray, more of like a banana, yellow, black, and red, which I would say this right here. These Cobra Troopers on the Python Patrol this time in the Target exclusive this year are the better of the bunch. Last year I liked the G.I. Joes more. Bazooka, Old Man Outback, Recondo looked good with me, with the exception of Duke and Dusty, which came out a little bit later on. And this time it's flip-flopped. Copperhead looks really good, and this Televiper looks good. The Cobra Officer looks good. And like I said, the last time with the Vipers, the Bats, they were straight, but it just wasn't nothing. I was crazy over. And the same thing that goes on this time with the Tiger Force around the flip-flop, especially with Flint. It's nothing special there. I thought he could be okay, but he's really not. Televiper comes with the 3 different head sculpts. I like to pose with this more of a mask on, kind of robotic look. I think the black and red accents on that pops really well on the uniform, but it also, you know, just comes with the Caucasian, African American male head, and that is cool, man. Those 3 different options is awesome. But of course, he's light on the weapon side. He has kind of like this sonic wave gun with a backpack, and that is the only weapon he has. He doesn't have a knife or anything, which I'm totally cool with that. His main thing is to drive, and whatever that sonic laser weapon is, I guess he can shoot that. Far as his deco, I love the yellow shirt. He has the black Python Patrol on the left sleeve. Looks really good. Far as his crisscross hatch like patchwork on his legs, I think that looks good. Looks like a snake. Also the red belt pops very well. And then he also has the gauntlet on the right arm with the digital readout. I believe it's in blue. Also, let me see here. Boots, of course, the same. Everything's just pretty much flip-flop far as this figure-wise, man. But it's a good figure. It was a solid figure before. It's built the right way. It's not the joints are not stiff. As far as what he needs to do, as far as sitting down flush in the trouble bubble, he definitely can. So he can do everything that he needs to do. He can do everything he's supposed to do. Does it have a wow factor? No, but this is not a bad figure by far. There was a lot of love. When you pick up the trouble bubble, it feels quality when you pick it up, as far as plastic wise. The only thing that sucks about it is this canopy does not close. And when you switch the canopies over, being that it's the same old, but it was struck at a different time, it's still off a little bit, maybe even worse a little bit, but it's not bad. You can make it happen. I mean, they're off right now and they're spinning around in the canopy. I'm looking at them through the lens. You can see that little one, that little offness on the regular one there, but it's nothing that bothers me crazy, man. But that is the only thing that's messed up. It's almost like when you finishing out something, like somebody who builds cabinets or does it goes in and remodels homes, and you go to do a door and it's just, that door is just off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It'll pass, but it just bothers the shit out of you. And it does to me in a way, but it doesn't bother me that bad, man. I'm having fun with it. I don't care, to be honest with you. It's good enough for what we got here, man. But this is a awesome pickup. Price difference, Python Patrol Target one is $44. The one you get from Hasbro Pulse is $54. What I plan on doing, I plan on getting 2 more Python Patrol to make it 3, and then getting 1 more regular trouble bubble. So with a fleet of 5. Well, I might do 2 and 2, a fleet of 5 or 4, but either or. But it's totally worth it. I actually paid $34 for my trouble bubble because, of course, with Target you have those little savings, bonus points, little added features if you do certain things. So I definitely did that. So it's definitely worth it. 34 bucks, 17 bucks a piece, a vehicle, and for the figure, I think that is awesome, man. But if you were wondering about the trouble bubble and how it looked with the canopy switch, I mean, there it is here. I think the dark tinted shade looks really good on the regular one, and the clear bubble looks good on the Python Patrol, man. It really does, because the Python Patrol is already loud and vibrant. So with a clear bubble on top, it gives you more chance to focus on the figure on the inside. And then with the dark shade, the dark tint on when put on the regular one, it makes you look at the beauty of the trouble bubble. And even that red trim at the bottom of the tinted one looks good going up against the regular trouble bubble, because it has those red accents. So man, it was pretty cool to see that. It's pretty cool. G.I. Joe is definitely killing it. But just want to do a quick video, man. I'm enjoying the trouble bubble. And also, I'm gonna put up on Soapbox, if you guys follow my channel, what's the DCPI numbers that guy had up on Facebook, and that helped me get Copperhead, which I have a review coming from him too today, because he was in my store but he wasn't on shelves, and they had like 11 back there. So something tells me he's probably gonna be a peg warmer. But I showed her the DCPI or whatever that number is, and she went back there and got him, man, and I got Copperhead, man. So the stuff is in. So that's the double side of the street date. If you got a street date, then go back there and get it and bring it out to the streets. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I can see you gatekeeping and locking it back before that, but after that, I don't care if it's back there, go get it. And for the most part, Target employees do. But you know, I know a lot of people probably skeptical and make people, but hey, look, it's street day to go back there and get it. She got it with no problem, brought it back with a smile on her face. But we're gonna leave it at that. Trouble bubble, man, pretty cool, man. I plan on army building a small army of these. Can't wait to see it up against the Hiss and the rest of my Cobra army, which will probably have some videos up next month. But this is the Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of G.I. Joe Classified. If you can, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Hit me on my Instagram at Geppetto910. And with that being said, until the next time, God bless.